Good day, everyone. Ali Safi here from Safi Financial Network. Today is October 29, 2024. We just received Google, Visa, and also AMD earning after hours today. So Google and Visa just a spike up after hours, bring the Nasdaq to the upside as well. But AMD just smashed the U2 neutral earnings. They just come up with the expected earning and beat the revenue, but market didn't like it. Market wants to see they beat both revenue and earning substantially. That's market expectation, and AMD smashed after hours. However, Google just had a fantastic jump after hours. It went all the way up to 178, and bring the Nasdaq, the entire Nasdaq, to the higher price as well. So let's go to the chart, see what chart tells us exactly, because we have lots of things to cover today. This is S&P 500 daily chart here. And as you see here, market just nicely getting back to the upside. And we recapture SMA 20 here. And the market just poised up to the upside. Potentially, we may see new all-time high if the rest of earnings actually coming very nicely. Tomorrow, we will have Meta and also Microsoft as well. And on Thursday, we will have Amazon and Apple. So lots of good earnings are coming from these four big techies. And also on Friday, we will have NFP. So I believe that if NFP is coming as strong this week, then it's going to just put further reserve into kind of like a bad situation just because they want to bring the rate down. But if NFP is coming stronger than expectation, they want to pause, and this is not market I like to see. Anyway, so market S&P 500 just poised up today. We will give market benefit of doubt. However, still the correction is around the corner. We are pre-election week, and if I don't know if it's going to happen this Friday, within next 2-3 days, or even after election, we may see a sharp decline or kind of like a decline to the downside. But as long as we are above September low, we should see corrective move as a buying opportunity. Nothing more than that. Moving on to Nasdaq, which was a leader today. Nasdaq nicely getting back to the upside, and this bullish consolidation actually failed. A couple of times it just failed here, but today just triggered to the upside, closing higher high. Not a bad session. After hours, it's just strongly positive right now because I believe that when we're getting back to New York session, we're going to see a good positive momentum coming tomorrow as well. So big techies and semiconductors, they were kind of like a strong today. That's why Nasdaq is getting back to the upside. We are pretty close to a double top or potential new all-time high. There are still two levels that I'm looking at, 20,600 and 20,900. That's the level that I'm looking at for a Nasdaq. So we'll see how it goes. Moving on to Dow, which was negative today, and um, Dow is consolidating here. This is a bear flag, folks. If you go back to weekly chart, you will see that. My analysis just point out that we may see kind of like a corrective move to the downside uh, if this is just a bounce. So that means energy, healthcare, and also banks are kind of like in a shaky form right now. We can get to this level for final breakthrough and then getting back to the downside. If we break through to the downside, 41,828, then we can see a sharp sell-off after that. So I would say Dow is kind of like a leading to the downside as there is no um, kind of like momentum in big names, big value names. So we'll see how it goes. Moving on to gold, which had a nice rally to new all-time high. I was kind of like wrong about the gold top right now. So we will give gold benefit of doubt for now. This is obviously a bullish consolidation, and I thought that we are going to just see a negative momentum to the downside, and potentially this is a top. Obviously, I was wrong. I have to say that. So still, market or gold keep price or keep grinding higher to the upside, but I believe this is very soon. The correction is coming, and when correction is coming, it's going to just uh, going very bad. So I would say I'm kind of like staying away from precious metals right now, but there are lots of good fundamentals actually are coming along. Bond yield topped, and the dollar is topped as well. So when they're just turning back to the downside, potentially that's going to be a booster for gold as well. So fundamentally, they're okay. And lots of people are saying, why you're so bearish on gold when we are at new all-time high? Usually, even market reversing at new all-time high. Basically, we are going to multi-weeks, even months correction to the downside. So right now, I'm just looking at um, that happens again. So that's going to be a good buying opportunity. Moving on to silver. Silver just following gold, getting back to the upside after this three dojis here, getting back to the upside still within this white range bar, but this one can go higher to 38,000 area. Sorry, 38, actually 36, 38,000. Sorry, guys. $36 dollar per ounce. So we can get to the silver and we will see if it goes higher. So 36 is coming down the road, and no one expected this except us. So we kind of like nailed this bottom and still looking for a corrective move for getting back to silver again. Crude managed negative today, so crude is getting ugly. But right now it's just testing this 67 area, getting another shadow here. Seems like crude buyers are kind of like supporting around 67. So we will see if crude just a hold and then getting back to the upside, then we should see a rally is coming. I believe still geopolitical tensions are not finished. And I know that everyone is saying Iran, Israel is just kind of like a finish. Israel is coming with a peace agreement potentially by end of this year. But I believe that there are other potential fundamental reasons that bring the crude to the upside. So still not convinced that the rally is over. So we will see. We will see how it goes. Moving on to individual names, so starting with a Bitcoin. Let me just go bring the Bitcoin chart. We kind of like a double test this double top, obviously breakthrough, fantastic momentum to the upside right now, 72,000. This is the level that we were expecting, 70,000 broken to the upside. And right now we are just getting back to the upside. So if a bit continues or forming a bullish consolidation, the next rally is coming, 82,000, 86, and then 92,000 is coming down the road. Bitcoin actually is forming very well, so we should just give Bitcoin benefit of that. The same here for Ethereum. Look at the chart. The chart is very kind of like lots of lines here, but I know that I don't want to confuse you folks, but this area is very important. We just got this trend line here coming back here. I know this trend line doesn't have symmetry. There is another dynamic trend line here, which tested here, here, and also from here starting, testing another one, fake breakout here. And right now we are just getting here. So 26 to 2800 is a very, very important level for Bitcoin. If Bit gets higher, it should go above this. So 2800 needs to be engulfed to the upside back test, then we can get to 3600 down the road. So we will see how it goes, but I would say everyone needs to keep an eye on this. If Bitcoin goes higher, it's going to drag Ethereum to the higher prices as well. Bond yield just the top here, forming a very nice reversing candle after doji bar yesterday. Bond yield is getting back to the downside. So that's why I'm kind of like saying potentially we may see another dollar kind of like losing its momentum. And that's going to be a good news for precious metals and also for market as well. When dollar is down, this means market is getting back to the upside. So we will see. The good news is here, bond yield is topped. On the other hand, Treasury just bottomed and managed positive today nicely after this capitulated move to the downside. Just that getting below this 90, this pivotal point around here is 91.47, and then getting back to the upside nicely. So even after hours, it goes above $92, 92.27. I believe bottom is here for bond and the top is there for bond yield. So this is the area that we were expecting. Bond is going to have a reversal. I know lots of people are saying this is a wide range, but for investors, it's going to be very, very good. So you don't care about $2, $3 differences. You're just looking for a bigger picture move, which I believe still this one can go higher to this area, which is 103 to 105. If it breaks through 112 to 120, is coming for next year. We'll see. VIX downtick today, 46 cents down, $19, still holding up very well. So market is pretty close to at the all-time high, but VIX is here above 16. So this means still fear is beneath of the market. Dixie, just a doji bar, another kind of like a top information here. Seems like it's consolidating, but the sellers just to control anything above 104.50. So stay tuned for this because if it goes a reversal, it can go all the way down here to 102.45. Magma indicator, fantastic surge to the upside. Today, we just got a close above this bullish consolidation, and also after hours hit the all-time high due to Google and Visa. So Google just bring this chart very heavily, and Amazon, actually Meta, they had a nice move today as well. Apple, on the other hand, 27 cents gain today, but after hours it took a hit and going down. Amazon, on the other hand, going higher. Just getting back to the upside. If Amazon doesn't break through this neckline, so if it goes above this pivotal point, which is 195.35, that's going to be a huge get because this triangle breakthrough to the upside, and that would be very bullish. Meta just breaks through nicely after hours. Look at that. 602 is coming for Meta. And still, I just keep grinding higher. Tomorrow, we may see another good bullish momentum for Meta. Seems like a snap had a good earning. I didn't check it, but if a snap has a good earning, so Meta can get a benefit of that one as well. Just because people sentiment think that when a snap is positive, Meta is going to be super positive. Microsoft at $5.36 up, even after hours, it just again another $5. Great move for Microsoft. Getting back to the upside nicely. This neckline still hold up very well. If we get above this 441, this pattern will be invalidated, and we are just getting back potentially to the double top here. Google, obviously, a fantastic surge right now, 178.60 after hours. Huge move for Google, almost $10 to the upside. At this price, this is very good. So we nailed it by just purely technical. So when I see this pattern, I said, hey guys, this is very bullish. Momentum is pretty high, and we should get involved with it. So we got in a nice momentum to the upside, a fantastic surge even after hours, and market just keep price higher for Google 178. We are getting to this gap, and this gap could be kind of like a hiccup for Google. We'll see how it goes with the other names. Netflix, a good bullish consolidation after hours. It just keep the same price. Tesla going down today, $2.99, and even after hours, it just go lower as well. Moving on to semiconductor index, SMH, $5.71 up, not a bad session. SOX, the same pattern here, but after hours, they all took hit. So $5.65 after hours took a hit. Taiwan Semiconductor hold up very well. AMD just smashed the market to the downside. So closed at 166, but after hours, it just went all the way down to 153. So AMD, if AMD goes below this October low, it can go all the way down here. So we will see. But I would say everyone needs to keep an eye on AMD, just because if it goes below October low, it can go lower, actually. It can go even lower to 111 or something. And that's going to be very kind of like bad for AMD, just because this pattern is gonna be broken. So right now it's just here. It's kind of like a touching this. Is this gonna be a W pattern for a next spike to the upside, or this is gonna be a breakthrough? We're gonna educate ourselves by watching the chart the next days. Moving on to NVIDIA. NVIDIA just holding up right now, 73 cents up, pretty close to the all-time high. Texas Instrument, $5.52 up. A good price action for Texas, a breakthrough above this bullish pattern, I should say, and even after hours took a hit, but it's still holding up very well. Lam Research, $2.86 up, not a bad session, and it's just getting back to the upside. Moving on to financials, XLF going down today after yesterday's surge. I believe that they're just getting lower as well. KBE 24 cents down, KRE 35 cents down, JP Morgan $2.60 down, Goldman Sachs $70 up today. Not a bad session, but still banking are weak. Bank of America 9 cents down. After hours, they took a hit. And Wells Fargo as well, just getting kind of like a to higher high, getting back down sharply, 31 cents down today. Moving on to the gold miners, after gold hit the all-time high, they just get back up as well, 66 cents up. I believe this is just a dead cat bounce. Gold miners are lagging right now. GDXJ, the same pattern here. AEM, $2.09 up. This is strong. This is good. Newmont, 56 cents down. Look at that. So after 2 days, that cat bounce, it's just heading down for another $44 per share. Franco Nevada, this is just forming a very nice ending diagonal here at the very top here. I believe the correction is coming potentially to 128 if it goes to the corrective move. Gold Barrick after yesterday's surge, today just continuing to the upside. Still, pattern is positive. So we are kind of like giving this pattern here. This is kind of like a flag here, as you see, and it's kind of like a choppy sideways. A good flag actually. Can't go lower to this wide range bar, just capitulated and then getting back to the upside. That would be ideal scenario for them. Moving on to energy market. Energy just getting back to the downside after weak performance of crude. XLE going down today, and they are all actually getting back to the downside. XOP $2.50 down. OH, the same pattern here. OH is lagging. This is kind of like absolutely lagging. Exxon, $1.62 down, and Chevron, $2.02 down here. So still a bullish consolidation, but if it goes lower, I believe it can go lower to 145 at least for short term. So we'll see how it goes. All right, folks, I believe I covered everything. If you like this video, please smash the like button, subscribe to our channel, and have a good one. See you on the chart. Bye-bye.